Hi everyone, welcome to my channel today. It's Lynn here. So this tutorial is the start of my men's mini series or Father's Day, where hopefully over the next couple of weeks I will share some makes aimed at either male birthdays, Father's Day, etc. So if you are after some inspiration for masculine makes, then this series might just be for you. So without further ado, let's get started. So today I am going to create a little wallet style gift card holder, and I'm starting with a piece of Kraft card, and this is measuring 10 inches by 6 3/4 of an inch, and on my 10-inch side I want to first of all score at 5 inches, and then I'm going to pop it around and score at 3 3/4 of an inch on the short side. So next what I would like to do is just fold and burnish my card, and again on this side. Okay, so once you've folded your card up and burnished it, what we want to do is take the piece of card onto the long side and just pop this up like so. And what I am going to do on my corners is just round those off. Now this is optional, it's entirely up to yourself whether you do this or not. It's just I want to give my wallet a little bit of a shape. I've also done that in the centre there. I'm just popping it into my corner rounder and rounding the edges. Okay, next take yourself a little piece of your Kraft card that measures, so you want it to measure 2 7/8 by 1 inch. Okay, and what you want to do is at 1 inch make a little score line, and then 1 1/8 of an inch make a second score line. So where we have made these two little score lines, we just want to fold and burnish them. Okay, to create your little pockets, next cut yourself 3 pieces of card, and the first one needs to measure 4 3/8 in length by 2 1/4 inches, and the second one needs to measure 4 3/8 of an inch by 1 5/8 of an inch, and the last one needs to measure 4 3/8 by 1 1/8. Yeah, just measuring it there. Okay, so that's the 3 pieces of card, and all I've done on the 3 pieces is at the bottom of each piece I have rounded the corners. I've just left the top pieces straight, and what I am going to do is I am first of all going to bring my largest piece in, and I'm going to grab some glue and stick this down onto my card. So I'll just grab my glue. So I've popped a thin bead of glue down the 2 sides and across the bottom, and I'm just going to take this to the edge of my little wallet, line it up at the bottom and up the side. Okay, so there is my first one stuck down to my little holder. I then pop my glue onto my second largest, and I just want to line that up with the other side, with the other one, and just press that one down, and then take your third and final little pocket and line it up to the bottom like so, and stick that one down. Okay, so now to make a little pocket at this side where you could pop if you wanted a little photograph inside. So I've started with a piece of craft card that measured 4 3/8 by 3 inches, and I've taken this little rectangle, and this measures 2 7/8 by 2 1/8, and I've cut that out to create that shape there. Then I've taken a piece of acetate and I've cut this down to 3 7/8 by 2 3/4. I've popped a little bit of double-sided tape on to the back of the acetate, and I'm just going to peel this off. This is now going to just sit in there like that. Okay, so I've just ran some double-sided tape around the outside. Going to peel the back off, and I'm going to bring this to the edge of my wallet, line it up like so. I'm just keeping the bulk away from the center of the wallet, as that is where it will fold over, and I'm just popping that down like so. Next, what I want to do is I want to pop my little closure on, and to do this, what I want to do is just pop this on to the inside, so we don't stick this down just yet. So I want to stick this onto the inside. This will come around. I just pop that like so. That will then come around like that, and there you can see the little fold that we made. So that will just keep that nicely closed. Okay, so pop your glue onto this little piece here, so not inside, on this back piece, just up to the first score line there. And what we want to do is pop this, so you will have your little fold line like so. Okay, so next what you want to do is grab your glue and stick it down the two sides and across the bottom. Stick it down, and then I suggest you go around with your bone folder, and that will leave you some space if you want to pop some money in there. Okie dokie, so what I want to do next is I just want to add some ink to my little wallet, just to darken the craft card down a little bit. So I'm just using my little quick drying inks, and I'm going to pop a little bit onto my brush here. See what this one is like, and then I'm just going to come around and start adding the little bit of colour. So I'm just going to go over this a few times, so I'll pop off camera, so you won't want to see me going round and round with my little ink, and then I'll be back. Just to show you, it is definitely changing colour. I can see this is a lot darker than this side, so I'm just going to carry on to get the desired colour. I've actually gone with my Distress Ink Pumice stone, and it is coming out rather nicely. So I will carry on with that. Okie dokie, so that's darkened it down rather nicely. So I ended up using my Tim Holtz Distress Ink in Pumice Stone and my little Memento ink in Espresso Truffle, and that has done the job perfectly. And I nearly forgot, I've gone around the edge of my wallet with a black pen, and I've just done sort of little four to represent little faux stitching, and I've just got this side to do, so I will pop off camera and get this one done. Okay, so that is my little faux stitching done. It doesn't have to be perfect because I've looked at plenty wallets and the stitching hasn't always been perfect on them, so you have to remember it is a handmade gift, so just to give the effect of some stitching, and I think that looks absolutely brilliant. So next, take some hook and loop and keep them together like so and pop them onto your little flap here together, and then bring this over like so, and then once you have done that, this one will then pull away from the other and stick onto your wallet like so. If you wanted, you could pop magnets on your wallet. You do have to be careful though if you use magnets. Okay, so just to finish my wallet off, I've popped the initial D on there for Dad, as this is a Father's Day gift. So if you were making yours for Father's Day or your father's birthday, you could put Dad or the initial D on there. Or if it's for someone else, you could just pop their initial or name onto the wallet. So I've just popped my lovely little sticker on the front, and then when we open it up there, just pull the Velcro, and there inside you have your little pocket if you want to pop some money inside. You have your pockets for your little gift cards, and then at this side you could pop a little photograph in there. I've just popped a little card inside for the moment, as I don't have a photograph, but you could pop your little photograph in there, and then that just all closes like so, and pop your little Velcro fastening back over. So I've gone over it again with my inks just to darken it down and create a lovely leather effect wallet. And yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's my first make in my mini series. I will be back with more videos. Like I said earlier in my video, I will be popping in over the next couple of weeks to share ideas with you for masculine makes for male birthdays or Father's Day, things like that. And yeah, there you go. I hope you have enjoyed my video today, creating a gift card wallet. And just a little bit of crafty news. So I mentioned in a post on my channel recently that I would be holding a subscriber giveaway for reaching 1,000 subscribers. I think last time I looked, I was on about 1,015 subscribers. So just a little bit of info. I will be popping on with more information very soon about my giveaway, but in the meantime, just to let you know, if you would like to be entered into my prize draw, you must be a subscriber to my channel. I will open it to any new subscribers, and you must also leave me some comments on some of my recent videos. But I will be back very soon to let you know all the details of how you can enter into my prize draw. So yeah, there you go. So this is my little finished gift wallet, and I really like how it has turned out. That's it for today. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I would really love to hear from you, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free to do so. And yeah, I will be back very soon with another video. In the meantime, happy crafting, have a wonderful day, take care, see you soon, and bye bye for now.